Hello everyone and welcome to the course of Mechanical System Design in which we were learning about design of IC engine components. In the last lecture we have learned the design of cylinder of an IC engine. In this lecture we will learn about design of cylinder head and fasteners used for mounting it onto the cylinder. The function of the cylinder head is to cover the top of the cylinder to contain the working fluid along with the cylinder. It also houses several important parts of an IC engine such as valve train and intake and exhaust ports. Some of the desirable properties of a cylinder head are: it should be strong enough to withstand the gas pressure just like the cylinder, it should be corrosion resistant, and it should be light in weight, which leads to choice of the materials such as grey cast iron and alloy cast iron, which are strong enough. In the recent years, the lighter weight of head is quite desirable, and hence aluminum has come up as a good material for the cylinder head design. Since cylinder head has got several intricate passages such as water jackets, oil galleries, blow-by passages, passages for air, intake port, exhaust port. Thus, it has got very intricate cavities in itself. Therefore, casting is the most suitable manufacturing process for cylinder head. Thickness of the cylinder head can be designed by this formula: Th equal to K1D under root P max upon sigma all, where K1 is a constant whose value varies from 0.3 to 0.4. If you observe this formula, it is similar to the formula of a flat head used in pressure vessels. Thus, it can be said that cylinder head is treated as a flat head. Capital D is the bore diameter, Pmax is the maximum gas pressure, and sigma all is the allowable tensile stress of material of the head. After designing the thickness of the cylinder, the fasteners, that is either bolt or stud, has to be designed, which will be holding or clamping the cylinder head onto the cylinder. First of all, a choice has to be made whether a bolt has to be used or a stud. As far as ease of assembly is concerned, either a bolt or stud can be used. The time required for the assembling the cylinder head using bolt is less as compared to stud, since bolt has to be screwed only once, whereas for fastening the stud, first the stud has to be screwed inside the cylinder, then cylinder head has to be mounted, and then nut has to be clamped onto this cylinder head. Thus the time required will be higher in case of stud. However, while mounting the cylinder head, since the stud is already present, locating the holes of the cylinder onto the stud is easier, which makes assembly of a cylinder head easier. Therefore, whenever heavy cylinder heads are to be used, studs are preferred, and where the lighter weight heads are used, bolts are preferred. The diameter of the stud or bolt is calculated by writing equilibrium of forces. On the left hand side, you can see is the force due to the gas, which is given by area of the cylinder into maximum gas pressure. On the right hand side, it is the resisting force given by area of the bolt into allowable stress of the bolt material multiplied by number of bolts. By rearranging this formula, we get core diameter of bolt as D under root P max upon N sigma allowable. Number of bolts can be calculated by this formula, which mentions that it should lie between D by 100 plus 4 to D by 50 plus 4. Since there are more than 2 bolts, all the bolts will form a pitch circle. The diameter of this pitch circle can be calculated by dP equal to D plus 3 dB, where dB is not the core diameter, but it is the nominal diameter of bolt, which can be calculated by the formula dB equal to dC upon 0.84. Outer diameter of the flange of the cylinder head can be calculated by the formula DO equal to dP plus 2 dB plus 12. Please note, as here we are using a scalar 12, the unit of the formula is very important. It should be in millimeter. Pitch of a bolt is nothing but the distance between two adjacent bolts along the circumference of a pitch circle. Hence its formula can be given as PBO is equal to circumference of a pitch circle divided by number of bolts, which is pi dp upon n. There is one more design guideline that this pitch of a bolt should lie between 19 under root dB to 28 under root dB. These are all the formulae for design of cylinder head and its fastener. It can be noted that there are several formulae which are not derived, but they are used based on the experience of several researchers. Such formulae are typically called as empirical formulae, and you may not be able to apply the dimensional analysis to this formulae. That means the units of left hand side and right hand side of the equations may not match, but these are derived based on the experienced and proven in practice. Hence we have to use this formula. Let us design one cylinder head based on this formula. The problem statement is here on the screen. You may pause the video to go through the problem statement. The given data has been extracted from the problem statement. It is a two-stroke engine, brake power 7 kW, speed 800 rpm, mechanical efficiency 80%, compression ratio 6, and indicated mean effective pressure of 0.5 megapascal. The things to be calculated are: first is the cylinder bore and stroke length. We have this formula from the design of cylinder, which is brake power is equal to indicated power into mechanical efficiency. The indicated power formula is already expanded over here as Pm ln upon 60 into 1000. In this formula, brake power, mean effective pressure, speed and mechanical efficiency is already known to us. Length we need to be calculated, and area is given by pi by 4 d square. Thus there exist two unknowns, that is length and diameter. Both has to be calculated. So we have to assume a relationship between these two, which we have assumed as L is equal to 1.1 d, and thus there is only one unknown in this equation, and it can be calculated as d equal to 168.36, which is approximated to 169 mm. Thus length can also be calculated as 186 mm based on this relation. The cylinder length is addition of stroke, top clearance and length of the piston, given by LC is equal to L plus L1 plus LP. L we have already calculated. L1 can be calculated by using the formula of compression ratio. It is swept volume plus clearance volume upon clearance volume. Since cross-section area of swept volume clearance volume will be same, this relation can be written in terms of lengths as well, such as compression ratio equal to L plus L1 upon L1. Since L and compression ratio is known, L1 can be calculated as 37.2 mm. Assuming the length of piston 1.25 times the bore diameter, LP can be calculated as 211.25. By adding L, L1 and LP, length of the cylinder can be calculated as 434.45, which is approximately 435 mm. Thickness of the cylinder liner can be calculated by this formula. In this formula, maximum pressure is calculated by multiplying mean effective pressure by 10. Sigma allowable is considered as 40 for cast iron, since cast iron is chosen as a material for cylinder liner. The reboring allowance is taken from the table for given bore diameter, and it comes out to be 4 mm. By putting all these values, the thickness of the cylinder comes out to be 13 mm. Thickness of the cylinder head is calculated from this formula, and the value comes out to be TH equal to 19 mm. All the values we have already calculated, and K1 is considered as 0.35. Let us come to the calculation of studs. Number of studs should lie between these two values, which comes out to be 5.69 and 7.38. So we have assumed number of studs equal to 7. Diameter of stud is calculated by the formula of DC equal to D under root P max upon N sigma allowable. Here the material chosen is alloy steel, and sigma allowable for it is 100